17-year-old Andy is preparing to go to college. He has not played with his toys in years and most of them are gone. The remaining toys reflect on their future and the army men leave by parachuting out the window, and he intends to take what he with him to college and puts the other toys in the trash bag to put them in the attic. However, Andy's mother thinks the bag is trash and mistakenly throws it out. The toys escape and climb into her car as they're upset and believe Andy tossed them away, and get into a donation box with Molly's old Barbie doll bound for Sunnyside Daycare. What he follows, but is unable to convince them that Andy meant to keep them and is forced to go along when Andy's mother drives off to donate them. Andy's toys are welcomed by a Lotso, Hug and Bear, or Lotso for short, and the other toys at Sunnyside except Woody. Andy's toys are delighted to learn the Sunnyside never runs out of children to play with, and Barbie is enamored with a Ken doll there. Woody attempts to return home, but is instead found by Sunnyside student Bonnie, who brings him home and plays with him and her other toys, which are well treated. Bonnie's clown toy Chuckles explains that he, Lotso, and Big Baby once had a beloved owner named Daisy, but were lost during a family trip. When they made it home, Lotso found he had been replaced. He lied to Big Baby, saying Daisy had replaced all of them. When they found Sunnyside, Lotso took over it, turning it into a toy prison, and Chuckles only escaped because Bonnie took him home for a repair at Sunnyside. Andy's toys disliked the toddler's rough play. Buzz Lightyear asks Lotso to move the toys to the older children's room, but Lotso switches Buzz to his original factory setting, erasing his memory. Mrs. Potato Head, through an eye she lost in Andy's room, sees Andy searching for them. They realized that what he was telling the truth about Andy's intentions and tried to leave. Andy's toys are imprisoned by lots of henchmen who rely on new recruits to save themselves from the preschoolers' abuse. What he returns to Sunnyside and learns from a chatter telephone that the only way out is through the trash. Andy's toys accidentally reset Buzz to Spanish mode instead of his old persona and starts to fall in love with Jessie. The toys reach a dumpster but are cornered by Lato's gang. That's a garbage truck approaches. What do you reveal? Lotso's deception to Big Baby, who throws Lotso into the dumpster as the toys try to leave. Motto's henchmen retreat and Lotso drags Woody into the dumpster as the truck collects the trash. The rest of the toys fall into the truck while trying to rescue him except Barbie, Ken, and a Big Baby. A falling television lands on Buzz, restoring his memory and personality. The truck brings the toys to a landfill where the aliens are swept away after spotting an industrial claw, and the other toys are deposited on a conveyor belt that leads to an incinerator. Woody and Buzz help Lotso reach an emergency stop button, only for Lotso to abandon them and escape. The toys resign themselves to their fate and prepare to die, but are rescued by the aliens operating the claw. Lotso was found by a garbage truck driver who ties him to his truck's radiator grill and drives away. Woody and the other toys board another garbage truck back to Andy's house. What he leaves a note for Andy, who, thinking the notice from his mother, donates the toys to Bonnie. Andy introduces the toys individually to Bonnie, and Andy, surprised Woody is at the bottom of the donation box and Bonnie recognizes him. Though initially hesitant, Andy passes Wadia on to Bonnie and they played together before he leaves. Woody and the other toys witness Andy's departure as they begin their new lives. Bonnie in the film's epilogue, Barbie, Ken, and Big Baby have made vast improvements to Sunnyside and maintain contact with Bonnie's toys through letters after parachuting in. The army men are welcomed to Sunnyside